Hi teachers, today I'm going to show you how to pull something up on your iPad and annotate or take notes or draw diagrams, whatever you need to do with that. And of course you can be sharing this to your screen because we all have Apple TVs now. Yay Dale, yay Laura. Okay, so I keep all my things in files, which I would suggest for you. So it's this little blue icon at the bottom, right here, the little blue icon. And the way that you save things to files is, it's really unlimited ways. You can save notes to your files, you can save pictures to your files, you can save Google Drive documents to your files. So I'm going to show you how to do those different things. If you took a picture of a worksheet and it's in your photos like this, then you can click that share button with an arrow at the top, scroll down to the bottom, and you see save to files, and then you can decide what folder you want to save here. I, of course, have a folder that I just called test, but maybe you want to create a folder with this button at the top called week 11. So then you would save that, click on it, and press save, and now that's where your picture is. So I'm going to show you also how to get it from Google Drive. If you'd like Google Drive on your iPad, if it's not already there, just talk to Joe and he'll get it on there for you. But I see my Google Drive right here at the bottom, the little triangle. If you ever need to search an app, just pull down, put your finger in the middle of the screen and pull down, not like that, faster, down, and there's your search bar. So you can even just type Drive right here, and there's my Google Drive. So I'm already in the location of where I have my page I want to work on. So I can just press these. I really want to do this one right here. I want to work on this grammar with you guys today. So I'm going to press the three dots in the top right, and then I'm going to press open in right there in the middle. And I'm going to press save to files, just like we did for the picture, and I think the same week 11 will work for me, and I'll press save. So really, you can do this from lots of different places, but those are probably your two most popular, is your pictures, if you just take a picture of a worksheet, or your Google Drive, maybe if you bought something on Teacher Pay Teacher or downloaded it from HMH or Think Central. So now let's actually get to the writing. At the bottom of the iPad here, you see my files, but remember, I've showed you how to search for any app. So if you just pull down from the middle of your screen, you can type in files and find that. But I also want to show you that it's in this taskbar at the very bottom of the page right here. And since we've gotten an update, if you've also updated your phone, if you hold down on this icon for a second, it's going to pop up some recent files. So these are all the things I've opened recently. So see how what I just opened from my drive right here is there, and from photos is right there. So what I'm going to do is I can just click right here on that HMH file, and I can just start writing. So this is how you write on anything on the iPad. You can use your Apple Pencil or your finger if you don't have one. And it's that pen button at the top. So let's click the pen, and then you see a taskbar pop up here. And it may be down here for you or over here on the right. And as you can see, if I can drag this anywhere I want it to be around my screen. If I want it to be small, I just drag it into a corner. And whenever I tap it, it'll come up nice and big again. Okay, so let's start writing. Actually, I'm going to make it small for a second. So let's say I'm leading class and we go through the anchor chart here, and then I use my two fingers to scroll down, and we talk about the simple subject and simple predicate and how to find them. And then I get to this page where we're applying what we've learned. So now I'm ready to write. So I'm going to click on my little pen or the eraser right here in the corner, and then I'm going to pick which color I want. I think I'm going to do a highlighter because we're going to be highlighting the simple subject. Yellow works for me. All right, now I just take my finger, or if I have my pencil, and identify the simple subject of the sentence. The sun shines on the playground. The simple subject is sun. And then I might have a student come do the next one for friend. And then complete subject, of course, the sun and my friend. Now you can see that I highlighted the same size as the text. The cool thing about the update with the pencil now is if you're highlighting with your pencil basically 90 degrees, it's going to be really small. But if you move it down to 45 degrees, it's going to be bigger. I don't know a lot about angles. Maybe this is 20%. Maybe this is like 8%. So I can move and make my highlighting bigger and smaller. Here, I'll show you in the corner. Big, small, big, small. I'm just laying my pencil flat. All right, let's undo all of that mess. And then I would just use my 2 fingers to scroll down to the next one and say, okay, kids, let's circle. So I'm gonna click back to my pencil and maybe make it blue and say, I want you to circle the simple predicate. And then I also might add in a timer. So if you drag from the top right-hand corner down to the middle, you're gonna see this little window pop up, just like if you screen mirror. But look, we've got a timer right here. So I wanna hold that timer down, and I might say, I'm gonna drag up or down for how long I want. I might say you have 1 minute to finish this page on your own, or to talk with your table, whatever it may be. Start the timer, and it'll keep going up there in the corner for you. If you want, you can leave it up for them to see. That makes it full screen. All right, let's go back here. And then of course, the timer can go off. You can pull back down, you can pause the timer. Oops. Or you can end it, whatever you want to do. All right. And then you could say, okay, let's circle them. Oh, wait, that's not a predicate, is it? Avery jumps. I'm not even going to attempt this right now. I would have to read about it before I could do it. Okay, so you finish everything and you want to save this and maybe share it with your kids online. You can press share in the top right. Remember that arrow always means share somewhere. So you can either email it to parents, or if you have a Google Classroom, you can save it. You can share it to your Google Classroom right here. You can also save it to your Drive and give a link to parents later. Or you can print it. Maybe that would be helpful. Maybe put yourself up an anchor chart in class for the kids to review. Okay, let's press done and check out that other one. So I want to actually talk about what a math worksheet might look like, because there's going to be a little more writing. So let's click this green picture. And again, how do we write? We have to find the pen in the top corner. Click our pen. And again, you can use your pencil or you can use your finger. But the 3rd through 6th math teachers all opted in for iPads, and they do a lot of writing when it comes to math and a lot of drawing diagrams. So Dale was able to get them Apple pencils, which is amazing. So what I did was I used my 2 fingers to zoom all the way into this problem. And then you might start off with saying, okay, guys, let's read this problem and highlight the important keywords. 50 seashells were in the jar. Okay, so there's 50 oops. Let's not do a pen, let's do a highlighter. So I click my highlighter, click my color. 50 seashells were in the jar, and Jeremy took some out. 24 were left. And how many did Jeremy take? Then I go back to my pen, I say, okay guys, what's my top number? This kid did a great job. And am I adding or subtracting? So basically you just get to walk through the lesson, just like you would use with your Elmo, but instead of sitting at your computer, just like you would do with your Elmo, but instead of sitting at your computer, you get to walk around the classroom, you get to kind of walk next to the kid who you think is off task and hunch over them a little bit and hover, make sure that they're writing, make sure they're on task. You can even hand them the pencil and the iPad and say, okay, I want you to work this problem for the class. So put some pressure on for them to be engaged. And of course, with technology, kids just love it. It's just exciting. And your engagement's gonna go from 60 to 80 or from 80 to 95. All right, guys, and again, you can share that if you'd like, or you can just click done and it's gonna be here in your files. All right, that is how you would write on top of a lesson. And of course, you would screen mirror it to your board, walk around the room, and I hope that I helped you today. Please let me know if you have any more